Hey guys, back Breath of the Wild here. No, I know where I left off. This is not where I left off. I'm making a point here. Believe it or not, sometimes I get to thinking about these things and I'm like, I forgot to do something, or I was going to tell you to do something, or teach you to do something. And this is one of those scenarios that I'm going to do real quick. I believe I was trying to show you once upon a time that you can take your Sheikah sensor here and you can change what you look at, but it's not letting me seem to do that right now. So maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I didn't do something I was supposed to do over here. Maybe I didn't do it at the other tech lab. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I forget. Alright, looks like that's not what I need. Alright, let's see if I'm doing something wrong here. Let's go to the album. Go to the compendium. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Let's try this guy real quick. But I know what you can do. You can put, maybe you have to beat the game first. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've always just done it. You have to set your Sheikah sensor up that it can hunt anything you've got in your compendium. If you're looking for electric darners or something like that, put them on there. It'll beep at you when you get close to them, so you know when you're upgrading your weapons or armor and stuff like that, you'll know exactly where to go. And maybe I forgot to ask one of these guys something. I think out here was where there was a sunshroom or something like that they want you to take a picture of. Let's see if that changed anything. Nope. Her neither, probably. Okay, maybe this will do it, I'm not sure. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. The Sheikah sensor. 3 ancient screws is simple. I've been collecting those like crazy. This might be what I was looking for, y'all. Other than shrines. Do you see that? That's what I was talking about. Sensor can be augmented to search for things other than shrines. This is what I was trying to do. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the rest of it. And again, I'm sorry, y'all. I've forgotten about this. It's been a while since I did these. I just know it can be done. So again, when you want to find something other than a shrine, and I'll do shrines for now because I'm not hunting for anything, but if you say I desperately want to go, let's say you go to this fairy and she says you need sunset fireflies, I think is what they're called, to upgrade something, put them in your Sheikah slate. I'll show you how to do it in a minute. And it will beep whenever you start getting close to them. So you can go to the areas where you think they'll be. I think there's some in Hateno Village. I think there's some in other areas, is my point. And it'll walk you towards them, basically. He's going to tell me to go get this sunshine. Watch. Well, let me get this done first. I don't remember what to do to upgrade the bomb, but we're going to do it anyway. Alright, they're a bigger explosion. I'm good with that. And I think stasis now, I think that's what it is. I think stasis will allow me to freeze enemies and not just objects. So let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, I think now I can freeze enemies and not just objects. And I have plenty of ancient cores. I hate to give those up, but like I said, you'll need them for other things, but I've got to get this done. Alright, now, I think he wants to tell me how to do this, and I have to go take a picture of the whatchamacallit, sunshine. Alright, he wants 3 sunshrooms, but I'll show you what I'm basically doing here. Now you go to the Sheikah sensor, and it will let you pick from your compendium. That's what I was looking for the whole time. And you can go to whatever you've picked, and it'll beep, beep, beep at you. Now, I'm not going to do that now. I want to keep the shrines on. But I think I have sunshrooms enough to go ahead and give him what he needs. Yeah, I'll take those in a heartbeat. Okay, now that's out of the way. Again, that was something I talked about for a little while back, and I forgot exactly what it was that I'd do, and there it is. Now, what I decided to do, we were doing shrines. I finished these up here in Akala, finished these in the Goron, Elden region, finished these in the Vizora area. I decided to go over here to the left-hand side. This is the one I told you is where you're going to get your reward for completing all 120 shrines. But I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. We'll come back and get the reward later. No big deal. I want to go ahead and get this area cleared because these 5, exactly 5, will clear this area. And then I'll either move over here into Hebra or I'll go back down here. I'm not sure yet. But right now, I'm going to go... let's go ahead and start with the ones in the Korok Forest because they're the harder ones, I think. So let's go ahead and do this. See if I can remember. There's 3 of them. I think each one of the little Koroks has a side quest for you. So you'll need to do their side quest. And I think they're included in the Korok Lost Woods realm. So I don't think you need to leave here once you get here. I think everything is here. And we're strong enough because there's one battle sequence I know of that you'll have to mess with. Let me see if I've got enough Koroks to get any more upgrades from Hestu while I'm here. Now I'll get one more weapons. That's more important to me than shields and bows, just how I am. Because I did my amigos earlier and I picked up this bad boy. The big Oron sword, that's from Ocarina of Time. So that's from Ocarina, this is from Twilight Princess. And these are a couple I'd like to hold on to, but I don't know why. I might just use them. What the heck, I've got them held on to in my other game. Alright, so like I said, you go over here, you'll see that there's probably, I think there's a little guide that'll tell you, do this for me, head that way, do this for me, head that way, and so forth and so on. So let's just start on the top right here and go see if there's one of these. Oh, here he is, I think. I think this is the right way. I think. Yeah, we'll follow this little path and it should come across. Yeah, there he is. Well, I thought that was him. Here he is. Now this one I think is the complicated one. I think he asked me to go through it with just these 3 wooden weapons. But I'm going to have to eliminate one of each of my weapons, which is not fun for me. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll drop this one because I can get him anywhere. I'll drop this one because he's fairly weak as far as what I've got now. And I'll drop this one because he's the weakest one. Now, let me see if there's any way I can get these in the picture. I might already have some of these. I do. I'll keep the old one. I'm thinking I've already got that Guardian Shield too. But let's see. Yeah, I've been pretty diligent on that. Alright, so let's take this man's quest. And he'll get us to the first shrine of the Lost Woods area here. And the idea here is to kill the enemies with these weapons, but not to let them break and not to let them get burnt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab them. I think he's already given them to me. And I'm going to try to go and just get out of here and avoid people if I can. Now, like he said, you can't unequip them. I'm just going to try to avoid these people. See, and they're notorious for damaging my goods, so are they. I think I need to... Did I lose something? Got it. Got it. Got it. I think I need to use the Cryonis to get through here. This is the hardest part right here. I gotta start at the beginning. Try a shortcut, sorry. And I think this guy right here, or this level, is the hardest of all three of them. So I'm kind of glad I started here. Get it out of the way. I guess I should have been a little more patient there. Sometimes I wonder if I look like I have any idea what I'm doing on this stuff, y'all, but I promise I've done it. That's not where I'm trying to go. But I'll try to be a little more patient this time. Let's see if I can use these guys to my... No, I'm not going to. I can't have the other one shooting at me. That's what I needed. Yeah, stay out of that stuff. You see, that's what I needed. And no, I'm not interested in doing a trial again. But as you can see, it's a shrine quest, it's complete. And like I said, I think this is the hardest one. So I'm glad to have it done. But we'll see. And it is a blessing shrine, that's good. I'll definitely take it. All right, one down. 2 more to go in the Lost Woods. I'm not gonna walk back, I'm just gonna warp back. And then we'll find the next one. Now, one of these guys has a challenging quest. It's challenging because it's meticulous. It's not like a bunch of enemies and it's not like you're gonna get killed. But he wants you to follow his buddy. One of his buddies went off and I need you to follow him and make sure he's okay. And you gotta sneak around and follow this little guy, and it's rather complicated. Now, let me see. From this direction, I'm gonna go to the top left one, so we're gonna go this way. I wonder what this guy wants. I forget. Alright, the bloopy is that thing that we shot that shoots out the rupees. So when we go back to Kakariko Village, we will get that picture. Oh yeah, and this guy wants you to do a whole bunch of weapons, and I don't have them yet. Not what he's looking for in particular. Now I want to go green over here. Not going wrong. Yeah. Alright, so I'm not sure which one this is, but this is the correct way to one of them. I think. Yeah. Alright, so he's the one that's going to do it on his own. Was there someone I got to talk to first? Okay. This is definitely where I'm going. This is definitely the one that I've got to follow secretly, but I don't... Why am I going backwards? Okay, well, whatever. This looks like the direction to go for one of them here. So we're going to go this way first. Following these little lamps. And I'll come back to that other one. Unless this is that same one I just went on. Okay, we're going to go this way. Here he is. have to be careful because I distinctly remember him being tricky. There he is. I almost ran on top of him. You see him right there? I'm trying to go as slow as I can, y'all, because this one's very time consuming. One thing I hate to have to do is start over. You let him go in that tube right there. I never seen him do this before. Never seen that before. But anyway, what you'll do is you'll let him go on through the tube here. I'm gonna crouch. There he is, see him? And now don't go up on him because he's gonna get scared here in a minute and run back at you. And if you don't know any better, trust me, just watch him because he's gonna get up a little ways, he's gonna stop, and then you be stopping, but he'll run right back into you. Let me see if I can remember how to see. Nope, I'm not there. Keep on going. Yeah, a ghost. You see, now he runs back towards me, and that will get you. He'll see you. But he didn't that time, so we're gonna sneak a little more. Still see him. Oh my god, what a pain in the ass. Get that damn far. I'm still shaking my head from aggravation. Remember how I said one was hard and the other one was time consuming or whatever? This one, like I said, just ridiculously time consuming. And I can't believe I got that deep into it. I was worried about those damn wolves. And I'm sorry about my son making noise in there. And again, we'll stay back here till he gets done being scared, but then I'm gonna have to, I guess, quietly nab these wolves because I can't take any chances of them attacking me. the shrine. Just stay back and make sure you let him get there first. If you don't let him get there first, you won't get credit. Is this the one I was going to? Yeah, okay. And I think he's made it, but I'm still going to go slow. I don't want to repeat this. Alright, and again, I think this one should be like the other one, a blessing shrine, so we'll see. See the water on the left and right? Usually when you see that, that means it's a blessing shrine. And I'll definitely take the ancient cores to get those back from the upgrades I did earlier on my Sheikah slate, remember? Alright, now let's go do one more in the Lost Woods here, and I don't actually remember this one. This might be the maze thing. I think there's some kind of a maze. But I've been trying to avoid these in general because they're a pain, but they got to be done eventually, so that's why I'm doing it. Alright. Last one in the forest here. Now, let me see if I'm going the right way. I am, so let's go find... Is that the way out of here? Yes, I need to go this way. I think this is the right way. Yeah. Alright, he said the hungry trees, which means I know this from experience, the ones that have stuff inside of them. So you just use your magnesis and you can follow the ones that have rocks and or treasure chests and such inside of them. You'll see them as we go. Not that time. But it might, like I said, this is a maze. It might take me a second. I don't think it'll take me as long as the other one now. I've done this one enough. I've done all of them enough, but... try this again. Oh, there it is. So I'll get there. Again, patience is a virtue. And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I say that all the time because one of my favorite movies ever made was the 1999 cinematic masterpiece, The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. Great movie. I don't know if you've seen it. I love it. I love both of them, first and the second one. Never seen the third one, never wanted to. Didn't have Rachel Weisz in it, so I was like, nah, not me. Feed me the Age Shield. Alright, so we'll do is we'll pick up the again, I don't care about this sword in particular, so I'm not gonna worry about whether I break it or not. So we're going to go up here and get this thing. Feed it to this tree. And I know that what's in here needs to go over there, so we're gonna use our Cryonis. I could use a Korok leaf, but I just don't have one, and I guess if I did have one, I'd be giving up a weapon spot, and I don't feel like doing that right this second, so. And I think this guy's got to go over there. I think, y'all, just bear with me. I might be wrong, but I've got it in my head that something else goes in that tree there. And maybe I'm wrong. Let's hope I'm wrong. There's a Korok leaf on the floor and the down here. You'll see that that's what needed to go in there. I'll read it just for the heck of it, but it does tell you. And I think the first time I did this, I got aggravated because I had to go back across the water and get that treasure chest, thinking it was pointless, you know what I mean? Please place my chest in my mouth. Yeah. So that was that. It basically told you what to do. I don't feel like swimming. Killing me, guys. All right, this will finish up the ones in the Lost Woods. Glad to have those done. Some good equipment in these. I like that. All right, so now we have 4. We can go back and get some more stamina or another heart. I'm not worried about right now, right this second. I just feel good to get those out of the way. All right, now minus a couple of what you call it. There's a couple of side quests inside the Korok area, the Lost Woods. We're done with that. We got the Master Sword. We got the shrines done. We'll come back later and get the side quests done. What I'll go. There was a lot of stuff you got to go find. Sometimes they're more difficult to find, to be honest with you. Certain weapons and stuff. I think the first one you wanted was an ice rod, and I think if you want to go ahead and do it now, I think that this right here, this shrine in front of this stable, I think right over here in this little area. See where it's like a broken building? I think there's an ice wizard right there. You can go get that piece for him and bring it to him and start that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here first before I go over here. So what I want to do is go get my horse because it's a pretty long ride. And there are no more shrines any closer, so it's just kind of a dead zone, really. Alright, I think dog, I do want a picture of the dog too. Endurance room, I think I gotta take a picture of that too. Like I said, this just might as well keep your camera handy. Now, beetles in here. I was trying to kind of hope that storm might go away, but I'll take my chances. I don't have time to wait.
Yeah. Ah. Hey.
Now I'm going to do a hard over here. And like he said, these horses know automatically where to go if you keep them on the, or they're fully trained. He will follow the path, or she will follow the path, but at some point I'll have to take a right turn. So I'm going to let her go for now. You see that tree right in front of us there, jumping. There we go. More people out in this bad weather. But see, she'll correct herself. And the weather will be going away here in just a little bit. Another, what is that, 30 seconds or so. Now, if you see the map, I got to go all the way up there. And I'm going to hang a right in this little valley right here, little, whatever you want to call it. But it's got to be done. Imagine trying to make this walk. It's be a nice long walk, so that's why I'm taking the horse this time. And now, this next shrine coming up, I'll be honest with you, if you're not equipped like I am, I'm equipped. You should be equipped too if you've been doing what I've been doing. It can be a struggle because you're going to be in a dark cave, basically, and you're going to have to find the shrine. You can't find it until you defeat the Hinox in the back, and it's all dark. So you're not going to be able to see anything unless you use a torch, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to waste a weapon spot for a torch. I'll just light one of my arrows on fire. There's a couple of torches in here lit that you can use for that purpose. And the Hinox would be, I did it the first time. It was a big battle for me the first time I did this. Like, oh my god, that guy's big. I don't know what I'm doing. But I can wear those guys out now, no issue. You can too. So just do what I do. Alright, so we should be heading the right direction now, and we're going to go all the way over to here, and you can't really miss it. It'll be a nice little, you see the little wood wall right there? You'll see them when you get there. Might be a couple of cool rocks that you could get on the way. I may or may not, depending on how complicated they are. I think there's one up here on the left. Right here, as a matter of fact, I think. No, it's not him. I think it's that other one over there. Okay. Point being is we're not going to have to get anything now. We can come back later for this stuff. And there, directly in front of me, is that big pillar I was telling you, that wall kind of thing. And there are a couple of Lionels over here too. I'm not sure if we have to pass them to get to this point or not. Yeah, we do. There's one. Yeah, but you just go right on past him. It shouldn't be a big deal. Just leave him alone. Don't bother him. Just keep going. Most of the time you can get by the Lionels if you just leave them alone and go fast, especially on horse. On person, they're gonna have time to get mad at you just being in their area, but on horse, they typically leave you alone. There's a what-you-call-it around here somewhere, the light. That was it too. I'll take it. As you can see, well, that doesn't show where the map is. The map could be, or the shrine could be anywhere. You should see before we get there a big Hinox sleeping. Well, I'm gonna find it, y'all. It's just kind of. Pretty sure this is the right way. I hear him growling or snoring or whatever you want to call it. Well, I know it's in here, y'all. I believe it's more in that area over. He's big. He's here somewhere, I swear. Did I just drown? Well, y'all is in here somewhere. Let me just put this damn weapon down. Pick up this torch or this fire rod. Really? Whatever. I'm guessing he's got what you call it on. I didn't even think about that. Metal and not. Why am I not up? Too much work. You'll figure it out though. For your sake though, I'll mark him on the map. I'll show you where he's at in general. This area, almost the center, right above this little water area, right, or a little nook right here. So this is where you need to be. Now I'm gonna better be a blessing shrine too, tell you that. Yep. Bunch of good rewards on this one, this whole series. All right, now we'll go get the last one for today's journey. probably run by one of the prayer altars and get another piece of stamina. Can't believe I walked right by that guy probably 3 times. Whatever. And no, we're not going to go get our horse. We're going to come to this one here. We're going to put our horse up. You can do that, even though he's way over there. She's way over there. So we're going to put the horse up and then run down here and get this shrine. And like I said, we'll have to come back to this shrine to get our gift at the end when we completed all 120 of them. But it's not that big a deal. If it was, I wouldn't be doing it now. Now, I will not stay in this armor very long, just long enough to put my horse up and get out of this Heber area. I'll snatch some firewood while I'm at it.
Aye.
I'm glad to let you do that because I'd hate to go all the way back to get her.
Oh.
Alright, now, don't you see where we're going directly towards that red mark? But the difference is, we can't access it there. We have to access it here. So we're going to throw a little star right there. Now, that star is where we... Yeah, I don't want the star. I want something I can see. And let's go ahead and get this one. No, I already got that one. Let's go ahead and put this one here. That's something I can see. Now I go towards the blue mark, not the red mark. You see what I'm talking about? A little fox. I haven't got a picture of that thing yet. Might as well. And what else is that? Moose. Get a picture of that too. Yeah. Whatever. Got him. You watch it go from snow to heat real quick. Okay, now here's the entrance, and there's some Koroks up here too. I will not get them now, I don't have patience for it. But you're going to go all the way to the back, but you're not going to go up high, you're going to go from down here. And I believe you can use your bomb, but I've got plenty of bomb arrows, so I'm not going to fool with it. I've got so many here that I can do. Well, that's not it, this is one. That's a Korok, I forgot, yeah. Well, let's get him. Now, as we saw earlier, that'll give me another inventory space for weaponry. I guess I was wrong. I guess there's one more layer down. We'll go on down one more. Yeah, right here. Now this is an area covered with a bunch of decaying guardians, and it's kind of scary at first, but if you just jump and fly, it's not a big deal. Just get that man that lets you up there on that boost as high as it goes. Come on down. This next one will take you up as high as it goes. Try to avoid the... And it's not hard to avoid them, as you can see. See the shrine directly in front of us? Try to get us to let us go up as high as we can so we can scoot past these guys. And you can see it's not that complicated. Generally, you don't have to worry about dodging them too much. They do it for you. Ironically, there's a prayer shrine right here, and again, this is where you will receive your gift. Ryan, that's enough of that. Now we can go ahead and get our stamina wheel portion. Child of mine. And right here on this platform we're at is where you'll get the reward for finishing all 120 shrines, and we'll get there when we get there. Oh, and I'm sorry for y'all listening to him, but again, this should finish it right here. I don't know if this is a shrine or if it's a blessing shrine. I'm not sure. It's like another blessing shrine. We've done nothing but blessing shrines today, which has been good for me, because you gotta admit, they've all been kind of a pain in the ass, really. But I knew I had to get them done at some point in time, so I figured why not go ahead and do it now. And again, you can come back later for these weapons if you want to. In my opinion, the best place to get weapons, though, is off of those Hinoxes and Lionels. But Lionels take a lot more work to get more weapon, or less weapon. You get more weapon with the Hinox than you do with the Lionel. Lionel, you get a good bow, a good shield, and a good sword. But with the Hinox, you don't get a shield. I think you get two good melee weapons and a bow, and you don't even have to fight them. You just steal them off of them. But you know, to each his own. You do you. All right. Now that got a few more shrines. You can see we're starting to fill up the map over here. We'll get it filled up the rest of the way and get all of them knocked out. Then we'll go back and hunt Koroks. Now, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do next time. I may come over here. And I may go down here, I'm not sure. But we'll see soon enough. All right, it won't be that very long. I'm trying to do a schedule here, guys. What I'm trying to do is trying to be more consistent. I'm trying to drop videos 4 a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So I may do more, probably not. 4's enough. Out of 7 days, 4's enough. So we'll get this done. But for now, I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you will hit the right button next time like I'm not doing and take your bomb arrows off. Go ahead and get rid of that. Put that back on. By the time I need it again, it'll be back. I can't put it on until it's available. Anyway, you get my point. Save it. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate it.